Hello space explorers, every player has their own idea of what it means to be rich in Space Simulator on Roblox. In my opinion, if you have the Eclipse, the Savior, and the Firefly, you can already be considered rich, as you can live incredible adventures in the game with the best spaceships. In fact, I think that if you have any of them fully upgraded, you can already consider yourself rich in Space Simulator. To have a lot of credits in Space Simulator on Roblox, you need to grind, and at this point, the best spaceship is perhaps the Eclipse because it has the cargo feature that allows you to always bring one more item to Earth and thus have good earnings even in common missions. Ultra Robot is on his journey to get the Eclipse. He's currently working very hard with his Corvette, and he started out like everyone else, going to the moon to mine and do small missions. But as you'll see later, he's already making considerable and steady progress. His strategy is to use the Corvette on this journey, because it's an excellent spaceship. So in my opinion, the first thing you have to do is get a Corvette spaceship, and to get it, you're gonna take an orbiter and go to space. Wait, there it is. The Corvette, the spaceship we want. And to get it, we're gonna go to the moon. Then we land our spaceship, and we go to search the orb and get the Corvette. So we're gonna get inside the mines. Yes, there is the orb. All we have to do now is go to the surface again, and take some resources like moon rocks. Then after that, we're gonna take our orbit again and go to Earth, with beautiful views on the way. Arriving on Earth. After handing the orb, and we are ready to get Corvette. A good spaceship to have more adventures in space, and grind for more achievements. Ultra Robot's strategy to get to the point of buying Eclipse is very simple. He is conventionally mining the planet's resources, as well as other more valuable resources that the Corvette allows him to reach at its current level. This includes comet rock from Halley's comet and also the ring crystals that can emerge from the ring rocks in the rings of Saturn and Uranus. All credits obtained from selling resources are used to upgrade the Corvette's speed, ignoring durability for now. This is current strategy. Also, at certain times, strategic items are acquired, such as the steel pickaxe, which allows you to mine rare and epic crates and nitrogenize. With the steel pickaxe and the faster Corvette, Ultra Robot started going to the Centaurs in search of rare and epic crates, not to mention nitrogenize, which makes his grinding much better in terms of credits. As you can see, 23 credits from a rare crate make all the difference for Ultra Robot in his journey and in the Corvette updates. So if you've already gotten the rings crystal, going to a Centaur after mining can be an excellent idea. Because besides finding a rare or epic crate, which you can mine with the steel pickaxe, you can also end up finding nitrogen ice. And so your grinding will be much more effective, resulting in more credits for you to upgrade your Corvette. 68 credits for an epic crate, plus a nitrogen ice and a rings crystal, is more than to Voyager Golden Records, and allows for a new speed upgrade on the Corvette. Another good idea for grinding with the Corvette is to go to Jupiter's moons. First, because they are relatively close to Earth. Second, because they are close to each other. This means it's easy to go back and forth to any of them if necessary. Furthermore, they offer a good chance of finding artifacts that can bring a lot of credits. And even if they don't, they will serve as a great adventure and also an opportunity to vary your grinding a bit. Compared to going to other planets, Centaurs, and even the rings of Saturn and Uranus. Artifacts are always a good idea for grinding in terms of value, and it's also really cool to extract them with the drill. A little further away, but equally good for grinding with the Corvette, are Saturn's moons. In Mimas, things can be quite risky, and you'll have to be very careful not to. But there are various valuable ores and, of course, artifacts. If you're lucky and successful in your expeditions, you'll certainly come away with something valuable. Despite the danger, it will depend a little on your self-control. And of course, to get out at the right time. Just like Jupiter's moons, Saturn's moons are very close to each other, which makes grinding easier, while the chances of finding artifacts are very good. Besides the grinding aspect, going to Saturn's moons, as with Jupiter's, is one of the coolest adventures you can have in the solar system near Earth. And if you're wondering why you should choose the Corvette as your main ship at the beginning of your space simulator journey in Roblox, remember that it has 2 seats and can make rescues. You always make good progress grinding with Saturn's moons. But one of the best things you can do when it comes to grinding with the Corvette is to go to Pluto. There you'll always find nitrogen ices, and Pluto is also rich in artifacts. If you're lucky, you might return with a good combination of artifacts and nitrogen ices, earning a great credit reward. This expedition earned 46 credits, more than a Voyager Golden Record and a comet rock from Halley's comet. Enough for a new Corvette upgrade. The Corvette is an excellent ship that, even without all the upgrades, can take you to the most distant centaurs in search of great resources. This obviously includes crates compatible with the pickaxe you have, which the further away, the more valuable they are. But if you have willpower and patience, the Corvette can take you even further to the Voyager, where you can recover the precious and valuable Golden Record, which alone is worth 30 credits and earns you one of the hardest badges to get in the game. And if you have a Corvette with low durability and without many durability upgrades, you can use the technique I'm showing. Detach from the spaceship and get the Golden Record using a jetpack. Time to get back in the Corvette and enjoy the long trip back with the beautiful space visuals in Space Simulator on Roblox. The reward of nitrogen ice, a crate, and Voyager's Golden Recorder will certainly be very interesting. $37 credits for an epic crate, more than the Golden Record. 42 credits for nitrogen ice plus the Golden Record. Yes, getting rich in Space Simulator on Roblox using the Corvette spaceship is possible. It requires time and dedication and makes you very hungry. I bet you can be as brave as Ultra Robot with his Corvette, and match, and even surpass, his achievements that we show in this video. I will celebrate your courage in advance with this delicious cake. See you, Space Explorers.